Whether it's rational to take a bet depends on at least two things: the likelihood of winning the bet and the value of whatever is at stake for you in taking the bet. On the analogy we've been pursuing, then, when we consider whether or not to believe some claim, we should consider both the probability that the claim is true, along with the value that we place in knowing the truth about that particular claim. Let's take this analogy seriously and see how it might change the way you approach belief formation. Consider first the way in which the rationality of bets depends on the two variables we've identified. Suppose someone says, "I bet you this quarter will land on heads when I flip it." And suppose they're willing to give you $1 million if it does, while only requiring you to pay $1 if it doesn't. Even though the probability of your winning is an even 50-50, the fact that you could win $1 million and only risk losing one means that taking the bet is definitely a rational thing to do. When it comes to belief formation, things are a bit more complicated, but the framework is still illuminating. If your goal in believing is to acquire true beliefs while avoiding false ones, you should be more willing to believe when the truth in question is valuable or when the probability of your getting it right is extremely high. Ideally, you will often be able to put yourself in this situation by gathering lots of evidence regarding claims that are very important to you. But you will sometimes find yourself in a situation where you've just got to take a risk and believe. And in those cases, the general betting framework we've been developing here should help you determine whether or not it's rational in a particular case for you to believe.